He is the most sought-after high school football prospect in the country.
Dog's ready to go down!
The number one player every college wants.
God, go get him!
Is the nation's number one recruit.
But at the end of the day,
I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, baby. Don't give a piss about nothing but Tide. I love America and I love the Tide, baby. Let's blitz, Bama, blitz, baby. Blitz, Bama, blitz.
Yo, what's good, y'all? I guess y'all heard the news. Alabama is where I'll be bringing my talents to for the next couple years. But choosing between Alabama and all the other amazing programs in the country wasn't easy. I turned down a lot of upfront money to play here. But in the end, I feel like I can live and die with this decision. After talking to my parents, I realized money isn't everything. Even if I don't see it now, I know my NIL value is still very high, and I can't be afraid to take the path unknown to success. A wise man once told me, be comfortable with the uncomfortable. Not having that extra security starting off will make me way more hungry on the field. Plus, if signing to a certain school is the only reason they want to pay me, then fuck them. And now I have an even greater purpose, to work hard with a chip on my shoulder and give those sponsors no choice but to come back my way, despite my decision, and to create my own legacy and become a college football legend. And it most definitely helps playing for one of the most dominant programs in the country, alongside some of the best players in the country. And best of all, the most decorated coach in college football history.
And everybody's going to tell you in recruiting, oh, don't go to Alabama. You can play at our school before you can play there. They got all these good players there. You won't be able to play. You can play at our place earlier. I think that's the worst stuff that people can tell you. First of all, when they tell you that, they're first of all insulting. Because I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you if you couldn't play here. Number two, when they say you can play at our place before you can play at Alabama, they're just telling you Alabama's better than them. Yeah. That's number two. Then number three, is if you ask our players on our team, they'll tell you just the opposite. They'll tell you the competition may be better.
After hearing that, I most definitely wanted to come in and compete. I think we have what it takes to make something special happen here. And I promise y'all, one day I will bring a championship of my own to this school and continue on the legacy of greatness here at Alabama. And for selfish reasons, I'm going to do my best to bring home the Heisman, something my father couldn't accomplish due to unfortunate circumstances. This shit gonna be tough, but I have one thing in the back of my mind that's always on replay. The Creeds have some unfinished business to settle. After signing day, I was glad all the decision making and paperwork was done. I still had a few weeks left and I was trying to prepare myself for an early spring ball coming up. We had just came off our state championship run in December, so I was still in football mode, and getting back in the lab was a breeze. But I forgot, I still had one big problem. I had no agent. My parents had helped me with the local stuff, but they were busy running their own business, and the agent that they had back in the day had passed a few years back. I had been contacted by a few agencies during my senior season, so I reached out to the ones that piqued my interest the most. They all came to San Antonio to sit down and talk with me to see what they could offer. And I'm not gonna lie, it felt good knowing that one of these guys has the potential to make me the face of football. The only problem is, every pitch sounded like the way to go. They all had big connects with brands like Nike, Jordan, and Adidas, commercial slots for Gatorade, Powerade, and even that nasty ass Prime drink. But even better, their contracts came with incentives. Bonuses for yards, catches, and touchdowns. I felt like they were giving me another reason to grind even harder on that field. But with so many agents and so many promises, it's hard to see who really has your best interest. So I kind of just put it to the side and felt like I could just deal with it later. Until...
Yanni, is that you? It's Jimmy D'Amato. How's it going, pal? Do you mind if we speak for a minute?
Sure. What's up?
Now, I know you've been considering your options for representation, and I want to throw my hat in that ring. I've got the connections, the expertise, and most importantly, the passion to take your career to the next level. Have you talked to your teammates lately?
Nah, I haven't talked to Chandler or Chris since signing day. But I heard Chris signed like a $200,000 deal or something with Gallery Furniture. Sleep like a champion, huh? You did that?
Hey, I thought guys like you didn't have time for TV. But yeah, that was me. And there's more where that came from. But you You are at the top of the list, my friend. I believe I can get your net worth to at least 10 by the end of your freshman year.
10? 10,000?
Oh God, no. We're talking million, my friend. I couldn't say this in our meeting, but with your talent and personality as a winner, you could take over the entire sports market.
But why should I choose you over all the other agents? They told me the same thing you did, besides the numbers.
Great question. That's a great question. And let me tell you, because I'm a winner just like you. Let me break it down for you. I may be Jewish, but I have Italian flair in my blood. I hustle hard, I negotiate like I'm fighting for my child's life, and I'll fight tooth and nail for your best interest. Ask your friends. I get deals done, and I get what you want. With you and me together, we make a killer team. With your skills on the field, and me with my expertise off of it, we can make magic happen, Jan.
Shit, well down. I mean, I like your energy and your confidence, but can you really deliver on all those promises you making?
Jan, I'm a man of my word. I don't make promises that I can't keep. You and I together, we can achieve greatness. Think about it, friend. We could be unstoppable.
All right. I can hear the passion in your voice. You know what? You got a deal. We'll work together for a couple months and we'll see how this shit happens.
That sounds great, Jan. You will never regret this. I give you my word. You tell me what you want and I'll do my best to get it done.
All right, cool. We'll stay in touch.
After signing with my agent, it was time for me to head up to school for spring ball. With everything that's been happening over the last couple months, I can't lie, I was feeling a bit overwhelmed. The time I spent finding an agent and finally making the decision to come here kinda took a toll on my mental. But to say I was welcomed with open arms was an understatement. Quarterback Tyler Buckner and Jalen Milroe came right to my dorm. Before I could even unpack, they tossed me some gear and told me to come straight down to the field. They wanted to see what all the hype was about. When we got there, all that pressure I had been feeling seemed to fade away. Being on that field was therapeutic. I felt like I was in my own world, where I'm in control. No more paperwork, no more decision making, just ball. There were a few other receivers out there, along with our monstrous O-line, going through their routines as well. And I had never seen guys that size in my life, but I'm glad they on my team. The guys helping me out with my new playbook were sophomore Isaiah Bond and senior Jermaine Burton, a former Georgia Bulldog that was trying to make his last run before entering the draft next year. Those guys jumped right in trying to show me everything that they knew. Shit was smooth as hell until I met this nigga, Cecil Banks. He was a JUCO transfer from Philly, who I thought was alright. But since he signed with Alabama straight out of a JUCO, I guess he felt like it was his time to shine. He was kind of standoffish, and when I would ask him different things, he'd be kind of blunt and just give me the runaround. I ain't think nothing of it until I overheard him talking to the other quarterbacks about me.
I'm just saying, how many top recruits you seen come and go? That bitch ass nigga ain't ready for no SEC football. He probably wouldn't even make it at my JUCO.
How you gonna call him a bitch ass nigga and you don't even know him?
Because I know bitch ass niggas. I'm telling you. Watch. He think he was cold in high school, he finna be good here. That nigga finna get up here and by the end of spring ball, he gonna be out the rotation.
Damn. It seemed like when one problem ends, another one begins. Me personally, I think that nigga was just chatting. But there's truth in everything, even if it is bullshit. Every spot is earned, so being the top ranked and number one recruit in the country don't mean shit. I gotta prove myself to everybody why Coach Saban wanted me here. It's plenty of number one ranked guys who were just hype, but I can tell you right now, it ain't me. But shit, we gonna see who really like that when spring ball come. Stay tuned in, and I'm gonna catch y'all next time on my Road to Glory. Yo, what's going down, y'all? I appreciate y'all for tuning into my videos. I ain't gonna lie. When I first started this shit, I ain't expected to start blowing up this fast. But shit, if y'all keep liking it, shit, I'ma keep making it. Like, real talk. But I feel like I need to explain the timeline because I seen a lot of people on TikTok and a lot of people on YouTube kind of getting confused, saying, oh, well, Nick Saban gone. What the fuck you talking about? These players not playing here. I'm basing it off of the 2023 to 2024 season. So that way we can lead up to NCAA 25 and Madden 25. I know it's hella confusing, and my brother was even telling me that shit's stupid as hell. Why the fuck would you start there? But it's to give the story a little bit more insight, you feel me? Because hindsight is 2020. So as we can all predict the future, signing to Alabama seemed like the best thing to do at that time, you feel me? Because we making decisions based off of Yanni'S perspective, you feel me? But going into the series even further though, we gonna start doing incentive-based NIL deals based off the stats. Kind of like on 2K, where if you sign with like Nike, Gatorade, Adidas, whatever the fuck you sign to, if you score a certain amount of points, you get this amount of bonus, or you get like closer and closer and closer to a shoe deal. Different things like that I'm trying to make, because I ain't gonna lie, Madden and all these other shitty ass games, they storylines be trash. So me and my brother be making our own shit all the time. So I was like, fuck it, might as well throw this bitch on YouTube. You feel me? But going into like the gameplay aspect of it, I was thinking about doing more like cinematic gameplay, more like movie-like. So it's not gonna be your typical, oh, 1st and 10, we lined up, we looking, oh, I just jumped and caught the pit. Like, nah, it ain't gonna be like that. It's gonna be straight coming out of Yanni's head through the whole game, what his mind is thinking, why he ran this route, why they coach do what he did, you feel me? Because like I said, I want to get in depth into who he is, not just what the team doing, you feel me? But I ain't gonna lie, like I said, me starting this shit, I ain't think it was gonna start moving this fast, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm a damn truck driver. Like, I literally drive trucks for a living. I be making these videos in my fucking truck, and I be doing this shit on a motherfucking hotspot, real shit, like on my phone hotspot. So I ain't gonna lie, if y'all niggas keep supporting me, I'll keep doing this shit. But it is getting tough, because I want to drop every Monday and Thursday, but sometimes my schedule can get a little busy. So I kind of been just trying to pump them out as fast as I can now, but we might have to switch them to Mondays and Fridays. But y'all know what's really crazy? Y'all know what's really crazy as hell? I never even introduced myself to the channel, because I don't know. Like I said, I was posting this shit low-key for myself, but everybody else started liking it, and I kind of wanted y'all's input on it, because I asked my brother, asked my cousins, the people that you hear in the videos, I asked them to help me out and shit too with the storyline, you know, for y'all. So I'm gonna start for sure taking more like insight from y'all as far as decision making and stuff like that as the series go on. And I ain't gonna lie, I kind of fell in love with making these videos, because shit, when you on the road, you just rolling. You ain't really got shit else to do. Like, I mean, I do flatbed, but still, like, it's still something else to do, you feel me? And kind of getting them likes and comments, and having different conversations with y'all in the comments, bro. That shit cool as hell. But I guess this is my introduction. So it's your boy on site. Appreciate y'all for real for tuning in. I try to talk to as many comments as I can, because I ain't gonna lie, all of it is positive. So I really appreciate y'all for that. And I ain't gonna lie, like I said, I'm gonna keep trying to pump out these videos. I might throw some in-betweeners. Let me know if y'all want to see some high school football content. You gotta let me know though. If you still watching this at this point, then shit, you might as well tell me in the comments if you want to see it or not, you feel me? But I feel like I'm talking too much, so I'm gonna catch y'all motherfuckers next time, and I'm out of here.